everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
It's like a koala bear crapped a rainbow in my brain.
On the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
Son, a woman is a lot like a refrigerator. They're about 6 feet tall, 300 pounds. They make ice.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, we aren't finding any heats on these fools. Mostly power cards. No sign of Hank or any of the gangsters at all. Just a bunch of Chargers fans and one guy in a Houston Oilers hat, which is confusing. Welcome to Plotty Time.
That one egg was 40 eggs?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome today.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something?
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well fucking that DNA is still sexy.
How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for Pete.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey everyone, welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast that, I don't know,
Your mom likes.
your mom likes.
Boom.
Got him.
Get her a Turkish towel while you're at it. We haven't done that in a while. Push the Turkish towels for mom. So let's just jump right into it. Dr. Syintist, what are you playing, watching, doing? Tell the people what's going on with you.
What am I watching?
Hell yeah.
I watched this movie called The Hunting in Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
Have I seen that?
I think there's 2 movies named it.
There's a lot of haunting ins or
Yeah.
ons.
But it's like their kid has like some kind of terminal cancer and they got to drive him to this thing. And they end up buying this house that used to be a funeral home. And they find out it's infested with spirits and stuff. And they try and,
Oh, those pesky spirits.
yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. I think I have seen this. It's been years because I think it came out like what?
2009?
I was going to say 10. Nice. All right. So my question is, why the funeral home? None of those people died in the funeral home. Why is that all freaking weird?
Because they find out that the guy who owned it was like doing experiments on him to trap the spirits in the house.
I stand corrected. That would explain exactly why.
Like a 13 ghost thing.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Did you like it? Was it good? Because I remember it being meh.
It was lower tier, meh.
Oh, it was a meh.
It wasn't even really good. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't particularly like it. I wouldn't recommend it.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Scotch would think it's meh and you thought it was nah.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Those are the 3. Nah, meh, and yeah.
Yeah, that's how we go.
Perfect. That makes sense. And the system's perfect.
Yeah. And then I watched a much better movie. It was Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah. You got to see it.
Yeah.
Somebody put it up on Plex or something?
Probably.
Someone who's handsome and sexy, no doubt.
Oh,
Anyway, what'd you think
I
of
can't
it?
talk evil about
What'd you
this
think of
guy.
it?
You
What'd you
might
think of
listen.
it? Go past it. What'd you think of it?
It was good. I enjoyed most of it, except the end. Spoiler.
Oh.
Do you like it better than the last one?
Did you see it?
No, I have not.
Is it better?
I mean, yeah, it is better, but you'll know why I wasn't very happy when you see it. But
Okay.
it's still pretty good.
All right.
It's just their antics from the first one end up screwing things up, and they try and fix it and stuff.
Oh.
Are they wrapping this multiverse version of Spider-Man into like the live action ones, or is this just going to be its own thing?
I think it does its own thing.
I was asking. I have no idea.
I think so.
So it's like Back to the Future 2.
Sort
They
of.
try to fix stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a much better. That's probably like what it is.
Right.
But it's still entertaining.
Cool.
Okay. I still need to see it. I really do.
It is pretty good. I'd watch it. Then I started to play on my phone a game called WrestleQuest.
Tell me everything about this.
It's set in this world where you're like those old wrestling plastic toys. And you play one that they come to life, and you're in this like you go across the world and you have wrestling matches for your fights. It's kind of like a turn-based RPG, sort of.
Nice.
Gotta say, it's not where I thought you were gonna go.
No.
What did you think it was going to be?
I thought it was like a wrestling manager simulator or something.
That'd be cool
That's
too.
what I thought too, like an RPG.
Well, it is an RPG, but I found it because I downloaded my phone because it's one of the Netflix games.
Oh, okay. You played another one of those, didn't you?
Yeah, Into the Breach. I looked. There's a couple of good ones. There's 12 minute. I have a list here, so you can, if you have Netflix and you have your phone, you can download them to your phone to play. 12 minutes is pretty good. Well, I haven't played it, but it looks good. I'm going to play it. Oxenfree is good. They have that too. And Into the Breach, which I said. Spiritfarer, which is an incredible game. You should play that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Moonlighter. That's also good. And Raji. Yeah, there's other ones you might find that you like. There was a good mix there. I was like, oh, I'll download WrestleQuest.
I think didn't they have like a Stranger Things game too?
Yeah, they do. I didn't download that one or put it on the list, but they might have one. It might be like a 1 and then part 2 to it.
Okay.
But yeah, check out Netflix games and WrestleQuest. It's fun so far. You get to you start as the Muchacho Man. I didn't get very far because I only played at break time, but you're just like you worship like Macho Man. Your move's a stunner.
Nice.
Sick.
So, yeah.
Muchacho Man.
Yeah, and
I like it.
you can have like tag teams and stuff and managers. I didn't get too far into it, so I didn't even get any good ones yet. But and then on my PS4, I started playing a game called Chaos on Deponia, which is a sequel to another game I played, which is called Deponia.
I was gonna say Deponia I heard of, but that's cool.
Yeah, it immediately follows that. You're from this junk planet, and there's an Elysium type planet above, and you eventually come across this scheme where they're trying to destroy the junk planet, so you're trying to save it through the whole thing. It's a point and click game.
Yeah,
Like point and click games. It's very funny and meta.
Is it like a puzzler?
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. It's kind of a parody of point and click games. In this one, you had to catch like 4 different platypuses and put them in there to prove to your dad that you know how to take care of animals. It's dumb, but it's fun. So
Okay.
I think that's all I did this week, Poppascotch. So you hope you have some stuff for us.
Oh, I got tons of shit here.
All right.
awesome. Can't wait to hear it.
Well, it's not going to be a great start because the first thing I did was I didn't play shit. I was on the road. Didn't have time to do anything.
Barcelona.
Yeah. Maybe I played Shell for like 10 minutes.
Of course.
That's fair.
Is there some Division 2 in there?
No. I watched a lot of videos about NHL 24, and let me tell you what, looks like they're actually trying to make a good game in this one.
They weren't before?
No, they really half-assed. Like, the community was really unhappy with 23.
Were you?
I mean, it's sim hockey. I'm going to play it. Like, I'm not going to pretend I'm not.
All right.
But there's new stuff coming in. Like, there's a zone pressure thing where if you keep the puck in the zone, the longer you keep it in, there's more chance of pucks going in or like people getting exhausted. And the goalies can actually get exhausted now. And the more tired they are, they'll do like sprawling saves because they can't get back in time because they're fucking exhausted.
That makes sense.
So it's trying to capture more like hockey feel. So I don't know if it's going to work, but it looks interesting. Stuff like that. I mean, it's a new mechanic. There's a couple new mechanics, which they're like doing hip checks now, which is going to be fun. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I was also I just keep talking about Shell, but I'm very happy because like every year when it comes out, they play test with like the NHL content creators on YouTube or Twitch or wherever. They invited them out. They do this every year. They had them all play their games. They gave the feedback. And then this year, the people at EA Sports were like, oh, that's good feedback. And then we've made these adjustments based on your feedback. And everyone was like, holy shit, they actually like did that?
It's sad that has to be the...
Yeah,
I know.
Oh my
Previously,
God.
it'd be like, here's 15 things that, this is my feedback. These are things I'd like to see changed. They'd be like, oh, sick. We're going to add more jerseys into the game. You're like, wait, that wasn't...
Some weed jerseys.
Yeah, they're like, no, we got you. Weed skins. And then it's like, wait, that wasn't in my list of things. But this year they seem to be like, they basically came out and said it too. They didn't exactly say it, but they were like, yeah, NHL 23 was kind of a turd burger. We just threw out a turd burger. We didn't update it or change anything or fix anything because we dedicated everything to NHL 24.
That seems like screwing over people who bought 23.
Yeah, you think, right?
Well, those suckers are going to buy 24 too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, comes out October 3rd, early access.
Exhibit A.
What did I watch, you said? This was one that Chump Slap watched and discussed, and I have pretty much exactly the same feelings about.
Ooh.
Dash Cam.
Oh yeah.
Was that the one with... Did I see part of that?
It was
I think
the
so.
guy who did Host, the one where they do the seance over Zoom, which was fun, and I really
that
liked
was a
that.
good one.
That guy did one where we're following a woman who is a like the only
driver.
improvised singing TikTok or live streamer who does improvised songs in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it takes place during the pandemic. She's very like trolly, very pro-Trump, very master of scam.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I didn't understand what was the point of that.
Just someone who hated him had to put him in the movie.
Because you don't feel bad when she gets fucked up.
Yeah, but shouldn't I feel bad? Like,
No.
I wouldn't.
I didn't. there was the one general moment of like, Okay, first of all, there were some freaky moments in it. I don't think the movie was bad. I think it was good. The only thing I didn't like about it, which apparently is a big thing online, is I didn't love the main character. Like I didn't want to root for her. I don't know if I was supposed to. Her friend was way cooler.
Yeah, she's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, she's such a fucking asshole.
Yeah, she really is.
And yeah, whatever. So I would say, if you're at spooky season and you've went through all the classics already and you're looking for something new, watch Host. Then if you really liked Host, I guess check this out.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you'd hate it, but it's worth a watch.
It's a good pre-spooky season. Spooky season.
I think it's only like 80 minutes. So
Slap Pocket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right in the slap pocket, baby. And then I watched another movie called, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, Shaun of the Dead.
Sounds familiar.
Is that the Cornetto trilogy?
Yes, the first one in the Cornetto trilogy. That's correct.
Yes.
I was on a plane and I wanted to fall asleep and I just put on something I've seen a billion times and then I didn't fall asleep. So I ended up just watching the entire movie.
Well, yeah. Why would you fall asleep?
He can't fall asleep on plane. We went over this last week.
Yeah, it's because he's always watching movies.
There's no fucking way. I've only flown international business class is like the seats where you can lay down. Mm-hmm. They're not like your own pod
Mr.
thing.
Fancy.
Trust me, they're
trip.
not that fancy. But I did it once where I could completely lay down and like go to bed if I and I tried and I still couldn't do it.
Take Ambien.
No, he's afraid people are going to stick their balls in his mouth.
Yeah, so he wakes up in the middle and starts freaking out.
Yeah, starts walking around.
Start walking around with my balls out, then, oh, buddy, no one's going to believe it's the Ambien.
That'd be a good story for a podcast.
Boy, let's save that for... If we don't start picking up, we might get some ball stories. Who knows?
Hey, if they want ball stories, let us know.
Yeah, if you guys want ball stories, let us know. Throw us an email.
Put some comments under this.
Give me them ball stories.
Let's make a shirt.
We haven't done another shirt in a while. Anyway, Shaun of the Dead's great. So then I watched the entire final season of Barry on the plane as well, season 4.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen it, Chump Slap?
No, I skipped out after a little into the second.
I think the first and second season are really great. And the third and fourth, the third one was like, it was a bummer. Like, it was real depressing.
Yeah.
Because we were really getting into like Barry's character and how just fucking broken psychologically he is.
Yeah.
And they just kept hitting that home and crazy shit kept happening. And I was like, this is just sad. Like, I want to watch something that's fun.
Right.
And then season 4, I was like, it's 7 episodes. I was like, let's just power through it. I enjoyed it. It didn't end the way I thought it was going to end.
Was it series finale?
Yeah, the series finale.
Okay.
It didn't end the way I thought it was going to end, but it ended in a way where I was like, okay, yeah, I get it.
That's cool.
Wasn't bummed out. I was like, oh, that was an interesting way they went. Okay.
All right.
If you like seasons 1 and 2, give 3 a shot. If it's your thing, finish it. If not, yeah, you could probably bail. But Henry Winkler's always great. He's in it. He's great. He's fantastic.
Exactly.
And then I watched a bunch of episodes of It's Always Sunny. Just to remark on them, the episodes where they go to Ireland.
Oh,
Those they're okay.
they're good.
They're good, but
I think they're better the second time.
Yeah, I got to watch that season again.
That's the thing. I hadn't watched it since it aired, so I watched it again. And I was like, "This is."
I got to catch up on the new season too.
Yeah, me too. But it was like the one where Dee gets stuck in a bog and the waitress just shows up for some reason, which clearly was just a reason to send Mary Elizabeth with them to Ireland.
Right.
And the one where he's coughing,
he's like makes the shit balls.
yeah, and then fucking Frank eats one.
Why don't you eat one, Frank?
I forgot about that.
Then Dennis is behind the picture the whole time.
Yeah, there are definitely some funny moments in there. He's like, I think someone else is in this room, and it's Cole Meany, who is, if you see a picture of Cole Meany, you'd be like, oh, that guy, he's been in 95,000 movies.
Chief O'Brien in Star Trek for 10 years.
Of course.
There you go.
I think he was definitely in one of the Cornetto trilogy movies.
Yeah, he looked familiar.
Maybe, I don't know.
Definitely seen him in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen him. Like if you look up Cole, COLM, you'll find him. He's great. He's always great. He was Charlie's dad. It was fun. Anywho, moving on. I watched the doubleheader on the plane of Us and Nope again. So the Jordan Peele horror
I
movies.
thought you were going to go with Us and Them.
Dude, that'd be a sick double feature.
Yeah, right.
Our doppelgangers stabbing us with scissors immediately into an Adam Age overgrown ant movie. It'd be fucking sick. But yeah, I mean, they're great. I hadn't seen Us. I don't think I'd seen it since I saw it in the theater when it came out. And I really liked it. I think I liked Nope better.
Yeah. I don't know. Nope gets boring to me.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Drags on.
I don't think I really
The way
got it.
Nope ends is dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just didn't get it the first time I saw it. And then when I started watching analytical fucking things on YouTube, I was like, okay, this is pretty good.
If you need to watch something on YouTube to understand it, then it's not worth it.
Then it
Dude, I had to
didn't
watch-
work.
Do you have any idea how many videos of fucking Skinamarink I had to watch before I was like, oh, this is the story?
Yeah, exactly. It didn't work.
Didn't work. All right. Well, anyway, it's a great movie. That's all I did. Oh, no, shit. I forgot one. I watched Consecration, which is a new movie that came out.
I don't know about this one.
It came out very recently in 2023, maybe a couple weeks ago. It has Jenna Malone, Danny Houston. It is a film about this woman. Is it Gina or Jenna Malone? The girl from Donnie Darko.
I'm alone.
She,
Ramon.
Ramon Alone? Ramon Malone. So she gets word that her brother dies, and he was apparently like a caretaker at a seminary. Not a seminary, whatever the nuns live in, the nun house,
A nunnery.
the nunnery. He was like a caretaker, and he's dead. And apparently he not only died, but killed a priest. So she goes to investigate what the fuck is happening. She's working with the local cops, and there's this mystery of what's going on. It seems to be a supernatural thing that's happening.
Yeah.
I might have seen it or a movie.
I
Just
talked
like it.
about it.
Did you? You saw it?
Yeah. I brought it up. I mean, I don't expect you to remember everything, but
I thought it was good, but not great. I'm glad I saw it, but I'm not exactly in a rush to watch it again.
yeah, exactly.
But check it out if you have anything else. You're out of spooky season stuff, whatever. Anyway, Sir Chump Slap, what are you playing, watching, doing over there? What's going on with you?
Well, me, little old me. Still playing. Well, no, I didn't really play Salt and Sack this week. Played a little TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Oh, nice. Finally, someone else played that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can dig it. There's some things I can't find, like some hidden secrets that you have to find in every level.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I tried to find them all myself. I never went back to it, I guess. I should play it again. The problem with those beat 'em ups, though, with Shredder's Revenge is, like, each character... I like the idea that you have, like, character progression.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, you can get each character up to level 10, but you have to basically play the entire game through as that character. And if, like, you want to play as a new character you hadn't played with, you can't start at the later levels. Like, you have to build yourself up.
Yeah, because you're not powerful enough at that point.
Exactly. So you have to start from the beginning from every character and play a playthrough and a half as every character to max them out. And it just got
Can
annoying.
you experience scum him? Like have one person play 2-player and have one person be able to access the higher levels and get you.
No, you get different points. Because I was playing with Zorch and he's a level ahead of me. It pisses me the fuck off.
But it's a fun game.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I just didn't. The replay was too repetitive for me.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, it's fun.
Probably one of those games that are more fun if you have friends.
Yeah, it's a good couch co-op too. Because I mean, you play on the same screen.
Well, then you got to have friends right there.
Oh, yeah, true.
Friends right there. Just somehow insane. Like
Yeah.
online friends, maybe, but sitting next to me, get the fuck out of here.
I saw a meme the other day. I was like, nobody ever talks about Jesus' greatest miracle of having 12 friends in his 30s.
Damn,
That's
that's so
pretty
true. But yeah, it's a good game. Go play it or not. Whatever. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Word.
I watched a couple movies though.
Okay.
You guys ever hear this Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Is that the one with Samuel Jackson?
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably the best one.
It's my favorite one. I watch it every now and again if I can't find something to fucking watch.
I gotta go with one as my favorite, but I fucking love A Vengeance. It's so good.
It is.
Like, you hear Die Hard 3, you're like, ugh, really? But when you watch it, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Die Hard movie. Like, you could have kind of stuck anyone in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what makes it better.
It's just a good movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I mean, it's got that great line like, all the cops are into something. You can rob City Hall.
And it makes you think that all the video games you played with puzzles will come and help you in real life.
Oh, yeah, when
That's
he has
true.
to do the water puzzle. And shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Or no, fucking, where are you taking this truck? The aqueduct. You going to the racetrack? The water aqueduct. I forget what that guy's name is, but he's great. It's like, well, ask him what 21 out of 42 is. Oh, Chester A. Arthur.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Chester A. Arthur, the 21st president of the United States. Did you know that he was the mayor of New York City right here? That guy was great. That
He
excited driver.
Yeah, good stuff.
Fucking great movie. And that's just one stupid fucking part of it that I remember, just me.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Check it out, man. If you haven't seen it, you do yourself the service and check it out.
I mean, I realize I'm in the minority, but I fucking love Die Hard 2. I know not a lot of people do. I know people feel it's the weakest of the three. I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I just love it. I love it.
Yeah, they're all good. I like the first three. Not the
After that, we don't need to talk about it.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls or something.
Yeah, right.
Did you guys see the new Indiana Jones yet?
I didn't see the fourth one.
Oh, yeah, I never saw the fourth one either.
The Crystal Skull?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I heard from you and friends of the podcast that it wasn't good, so I never watched it.
Yeah.
I am so jealous of you guys.
I
wish I could have erased that.
New one.
I'm considering watching the new one because everyone's like, it's not nearly as bad as Crystal Skull, but it's not exactly world changing. So I'm like, I can't have another Crystal Skull.
I just remember people complaining about Crystal Skull being so out there. Like,
Yeah. I remember something about
but then watch the original ones, dude.
Well,
They're
yeah.
fucking out there.
Yeah.
There's weird, wild
But they're
shit.
cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but Crystal Skull takes it like way too far and dumb. Like there's a sequence where Shia LaBeouf is swinging on vines with monkeys to shortcut to jump back into another car. It's just fucking dumb. Like it's
That sentence right there should be enough not to see the movie.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf was
on
enough.
vines with monkeys.
yeah, they were trying, and his name's Mutt, and they were trying to basically make him the next Indiana Jones.
Yeah, no, thank you. Shia LaBeouf.
And I think they immediately fast forward to this new one, like, oh, Mutt.
hate a movie because of Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, you can.
No, there's like Constantine.
He's had some not terrible things. I mean, if I'm being
Transformers.
honest too, Transformers was fine.
Yeah.
All right. But he shouldn't be in fucking.
Oh, I'm not arguing that, but you can't. Him on vines is what made it unwatchable, not just him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was the fact there were aliens in it. That just, in an Indiana Jones movie. I mean, you think that's ridiculous, but at the same time, like,
It's
he
ridiculous.
opened the Ark of the Covenant. Like, how
Yeah,
ridiculous is that?
seriously.
So,
Whatever.
I don't know. What do I know?
Well, anyway, I was talking about.
Yeah, we were what you were watching.
Yeah, what you were watching.
That was Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard. But then I watched The Jacket
Ooh,
with
Jacket.
Adrian Brody and Keira Knightley.
never heard of it.
That sounds very familiar. Is it early aughts?
It's early, yeah. Adrian Brody is like a vet. He gets
Like a war vet or
war
okay.
vet. He dies in the war. Like he's on a fucking morgue table, and then he just like opens his eyes and shit. And they're like, oh my god, he's alive. So they send him back, but then he has amnesia, and
So it's a story of Jesus set in the
he gets
war.
yes, he gets
All right,
framed.
I get it.
He gets framed for the murder of a cop, and then sent to a mental institution because
Jesus. Yeah.
yeah, just like Jesus.
Is it good? Because this cast, man, like Daniel Craig,
Yeah, I enjoyed
Chris
it.
Christopherson, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Brad
there's-
Renfro.
Yeah, there's a doctor who's just doing crazy shit to these patients. Like he injects them with all these drugs and then puts them in a fucking morgue.
So the name Jacket comes
Cooler.
from Straight Jacket.
Yeah, because they put him in a straitjacket.
I remember when it came out, and I remember seeing it, and I remember not liking it, but I don't remember anything about the movie. I should probably give it another shot.
Yeah, I liked it.
You won't.
Check it out. I mean,
I might. I watched Dashcam.
right?
Yeah, but that was something you didn't see before.
Well, he doesn't remember this, so
Yeah, it's basically like watching it new.
yeah, exactly. I thought I seen it before, and then I put it on. I was like, I don't fucking remember any of this.
Probably saw it before.
Probably turned it on and
Fell asleep.
disappeared into my phone or fell asleep. Yeah, you know how it is.
Word.
But yeah, Jacket's good. Then I watched Jerusalem
Oh, that's a good one.
with a Z.
Yep. I like that one.
What is that about?
Well, two young women go to Jerusalem on a vacay.
That's right up your alley, Poppascotch. I can't believe you didn't see
It
it.
really is. And it's filmed
Jerusalem.
through, one of them gets smart glasses from her dad. That's like their,
It's found footage type thing.
it's the, whatever. Just,
Found footage horror I haven't heard of?
yeah.
Yeah, this is even I heard of it, Poppascotch. I saw it a couple years ago.
Yeah, they go to Jerusalem. The dead start rising. I think there's even a golem at one point.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, it's
Throw
pretty
it in the
neat.
bowl.
Yeah, check it out. It's definitely spooky. I was getting pumped for spooky season. So,
Yeah, dog.
yeah. So check that one out. That one's good too.
All right, I'll throw in the bowl. Why not?
Yeah, throw the jacket in there in case.
Ooh, good thinking. We're going to do what we did last year where it's like, all right, only one for each day. So only 31 things go in there. And we had like 75.
Yeah. But yeah.
And I think Spooky Buddies is still in there. So it could get weird.
But there it is. That's what Chump Slap did this week.
All right. Well, I mean, if we got nothing else, then let's just go ahead and move right into the Plotty Time vibe check.
I was expecting final thoughts.
Not yet, bud. Got a long way to go.
Pretty sexy.
Welcome to the
I'm feeling it.
Plotty Time Happy Hour.
5%.
We're with
75.
Velvet Scotch and Chocolate Slap.
Feather Slap.
Oh, I like that too.
All right. So this week for the vibe check, it's pretty fucking thin. So
All right, let's skip it.
these are going to be quick. First news that came out is the video game Stray, the one where you play as a little kitty cat, is going to be adapted into an animated movie.
Get the fuck out of here.
It would make sense. I can see
It makes
that.
sense.
Yeah, cats and robots.
Cats and robots. Yeah, it could be
I
fun.
still want
I'm
to
fine
play
with
it
it.
at some point.
It's not bad.
I'm gonna get a 5.
Is it on the 4?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
No, I think it's only 5. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's fun. I
accidentally
see where
bought
they're
a game
coming
that
at.
was PS5 only.
Oh,
It was only like $2. I was like,
oh, you didn't just drop the 500 right there.
For the $2 game.
yeah.
Was it the crypto game that you sent me?
No, it wasn't that. I believe that's on PS4 also. We should all play and see who gets farther.
Oh my god,
Dude, like, I had no idea what it was all about, and I was like, I might play this game just to make Dr. Syintist look like a dick. So I went to a review, and it looks so boring. Like, if I was into like computer hardware, like graphics cards and shit, and I knew like makes and models and how cool they were.
Oh, it's like
Maybe.
a PC builder simulator.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like
crypto mining simulator. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're like, you go to the quote unquote store, which is just shelves of all the stuff, and you pick like your CPUs, you pick your hard drive, you pick your rack that everything's gonna be put in, and then you have to dump it in your room, and then you put the devices in the rack and just move shit around and customize the room and watch a number go up from all the crypto you're mining.
I hope to go the rest of my life never meeting a person who bought that game to play it seriously.
I hope I do meet somebody who did.
No, because they're gonna be annoying.
Well, let's stream it. Dr. Syintist, you buy it, stream it on Twitch. We'll upload the VOD to the site. It'll be sick.
Hell yeah.
Let me see if I can get like 2 hours of time.
Okay. I'm going to start doing that. I'm saying it on the podcast right now.
Start streaming.
I'm going to start. Well, I don't have like the camera and the stream deck
you could just
and the
stream
cool
your-
guy.
you can just do the PlayStation
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna throw some VODs up there. I might, maybe edit together with just the fun parts. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a lot of mouth breathing from me.
Play our
'cause-
podcast in the background.
Yeah, there we go. I'll play a Spotify playlist of just our podcast.
Yeah, started episode 1.
Beautiful.
God, that'd be so sick.
Dino Crisis?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
The first episode we did?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go
Don't
way
worry
back.
about it.
Don't worry about it. It's not that
No,
important,
no,
man.
I have to know now.
You're killing the vibe, man.
You are correct. It's Dino Crisis was episode 1, and then episode 2 was Unshinbara Bikini Samurai Squad. So that set the tone for.
Yeah. dude.
Those are 2 games that would be 30s this year.
Oh yeah.
Dino
Yeah.
Crisis might hit a 60.
Yeah, our system has changed. Anyway, so Stray is going to be a movie. That's cool. Also, I completely forgot about this game coming out, but THQ Nordique is making a remake, a complete remaster built from the ground up of Alone in the Dark.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it's more based on not the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 reboot version. It's based on the original point and click where you're in like a mansion.
It's gonna be 3D virtual reality.
No, but I think Thomas Jane is playing one of the characters.
Do they have any VR point and click adventures?
They should. That seems like really easy to do.
Well, I could not be. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
To answer your question, yes, because I'm sorry, David Harbour stars in the PlayStation 5 Alone in the Dark. Jodie Comer and David Harbour. Jodie Comer from Killing Eve.
Of course.
David Harbour is
Anyway.
the one from Stranger Things.
Yes,
Oh.
he's a Hopper.
Yeah. Harper's Hopper.
It looks interesting. It was supposed to come out. Okay, yeah, I didn't even get to the fucking news we're talking about here. The point is, it got delayed. It got pushed. It was supposed to come out in October. They pushed it to January.
They never delay video games.
Yeah.
So they
Something odd
wanted
must
it.
be happening.
They wanted it to come out for spooky season, but
Wasn't going to happen. I mean, like, there's some screenshots that are out here, and it's like an over-the-shoulder Resident Evil 4 style, and Harbor's lining up some kind of fucking skeleton demon thing.
Makes sense.
I hope it's good. I think it might be cool, but you know,
we did
we'll wait
Alone in the
reviews.
Dark, right?
We did I think the 2003 version.
Yeah.
But we did
Alone
Alone in the
Alone
Dark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Listen to that
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tell us
go
all
back
about
and
it.
listen to it.
Yeah, remind us how it goes.
What are you talking about? We did it July 22nd, 2021. We gave it a 19.
I remember it not being terrible.
That was fun. It was spooky.
Yeah.
All right.
That's about all I remember.
Yeah. I don't remember shit about it.
And then the last piece I have, like I told you, this pretty fucking thin. Big release this week, or last week, the other week. Starfield came out.
Have you heard anything? I haven't yet.
I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen people who play it, but they've never said, "Oh, this game's great."
I've seen people say it's great. I've seen people say it sucks.
I'm sure there's
Yeah.
bugs. So
They're saying that the news is that it's got 6 million players. It's Bethesda's biggest ever launch, which good for them. I played Outer Worlds, which was like,
I remember you playing that.
yeah, it was Fallout in space, but it was done by the team that did, I forget what the hell, is it Raven maybe? I forget the name. Obsidian, who did New Vegas.
Right.
And I don't want to say I disliked it. I liked it just fine, but I kind of got bored with it.
Yeah, I can imagine it boring over 1,000 planets.
Yeah. Honestly, besides people who do video games for a living and get paid for it, are going to play? Maybe it's just me growing up and getting old.
I would. I'd love to play I like
A 200-hour video game again?
yeah. A new Fallout would be sick.
Dude,
a
that
new
would take
one
you like
player.
4 years.
I don't care.
I know.
Yeah, right. I
mean,
put fucking 200 hours in Elden Ring.
Yeah, but that
yeah, my shell hours are probably up there. Or fucking zombies this year is still probably up there.
Yeah. I mean, if I really liked the game, I could easily find the time to do it. Well, my back wouldn't let me do it, but yeah.
Of course. We're getting old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the same as you guys. I've heard mixed things. I've heard the majority of people say it's good and it's awesome. But like, I don't know. Everything I've heard about it is people like it, but they're not like freaking out about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely not something I want to spend $60 on.
No. If every planet was like different, like a different vault, that'd be cool. But I'm sure there's a lot of repeats over
Especially
1,000 planets. Yeah.
There's got to be at least 250 desert planets.
Right.
Plus, you got to think too, like, did they really make something interesting on single one of those planets that's actually like diverse?
Just to even think about Fallout. Was there something interesting in every location? No.
It's all the same.
It's useless
but
junk in most of it.
Right. Play No Man's Sky if you want to play something.
Did you ever play it?
No.
I didn't think you did.
I own it. I hear it's great in VR, but I never.
Yeah, I know. If
Big
I
surprise.
got VR, I might try it, but
Yeah, maybe 20-year-old Dr. Syintist would have played the shit out of Starfield, but I can't see spending the
'cause
money
you-
on it now and having time.
it's Xbox exclusive.
Oh, well, yeah, then I wouldn't have played it.
Yeah.
But if it was PlayStation, I would have, but not.
Yeah.
I have trouble playing 7-hour games.
I can't imagine like 9 months, a year from now. Like, I would honestly be surprised if they never release this on PlayStation 5.
Well, if you think 6 million players
If
on
that was the
Xbox
biggest
only,
launch only, yeah.
Well, NPC.
All NPC, yeah.
Oh, NPC, okay.
But I ain't going to buy a fucking new PC just to play it, so.
No, and I mean, it's the new hotness. So, of course, you need the new hotness of PCs to run it.
Exactly.
And man, these days, I don't know if you guys have looked lately, but if you want a PC that can play the majority of games right now, it's a minimum of $1,000.
Yeah, I
Minimum.
paid $200 for my laptop. So
Don't
gonna
hate me,
spend
but
any
I'd
more.
rather buy a fucking Xbox at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It's half the price.
Yeah, right.
Less than half the price to get the game and an Xbox. I mean, I'm not going to hate anybody for buying an Xbox. My problem is, even if I bought it, like went out and spent all that, like $500 to get this game and an Xbox, and I'd have to pay more for the online thing. Like, I don't think there'd be another game that justifies me buying that goddamn Xbox.
No, you'd have to play Halo just because.
Yeah, and it's like, so the game's not $60, it's $500 for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I going to get $500 out of it? No, I'm never going to be happy with that.
No.
So, whatever, man.
Yeah, I hear that.
But yeah, that's all we got for the Plotty Time vibe check.
ooh.
All right, so how about we get into the games here? How about it?
Oh.
Two.
Yeah, we got 2 games here back to back. First one's a little thin, but we're going to talk about that. And the second one, well, by we, I mean Dr. Syintist. The first game we're talking about, Spyro the Dragon.
What?
It was released September 9th, 1998. Number one song in the country. Any
Ooh.
guesses?
September 9th, 98.
Yep.
999.
World was different back then. Very different.
Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Good guess, but I think that was a little bit
Might have been later.
later.
Christina Aguilera.
It would have been my
Nope.
freshman year in college, so I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Nope. No guesses?
Well,
You
I
got
don't want to
nothing?
keep guessing 90s. And you just sing the song and we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Well, I don't sing it. We got to call somebody to sing it. And this week
Obviously.
we're going to call Long Island Sal.
Oh, Sally.
Couldn't get Brad Pitt's Snatch guy.
No, we couldn't get him.
He disappeared in the middle of the night.
Hey, fucking, what's up?
Hey, Long Island Sal, how's it going? Nice to hear you too.
Hey, how you doing? What's up, What's going on?
Long Island Sal. I'm just going to call you Sal. That's a lot faster. Everyone's getting that you're from Long Island.
What do you mean?
It's your accent. It's crazy.
Hey, come on, you want to fucking fight about it?
Jesus Christ.
No, let's play it. Just sing the song.
All right, well, you're lucky I love this song. Here we go. Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep, hey, because I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
Aerosmith?
Yeah.
Don't want to miss the thing.
Yes.
That's the name of the song?
From
Armageddon?
Armageddon. Yeah.
Guys are right. I didn't. Sal didn't need any lyrics. He knew this one off the top of his head. I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith.
Good job, Sal.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, guys. One of the best songs I ever heard. Maybe I'll come back later in the episode. Who knows? Later.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's odd. The guest just hung up on us. Usually we got to get rid of them, but all right. Long Island Sal's got shit to do today.
He got time for this shit.
Number one movie in the country. I don't know if you guys will get this. Maybe you'll get it with the clues. It was a super popular movie among the college crowd, especially when I was in college. But it was released September 9th, 1998. Good guess. But there was a phenomenon that was going on. You'll see because the tagline
Phenomenon
is...
with John Travolta.
Yeah.
The tagline is, you've got to play the hand you're dealt.
Suicide Kings.
No. Poker was fucking huge
Yeah, I
at this
remember
point.
that. That was annoying. Yeah.
Let's
All right,
play
synopsis. If you guys have no
poker.
guesses.
Oh, I know what it is. Rounders.
It's Rounders. That is correct.
Never saw it.
It's all right.
That
Yeah, that's all I
is-
heard.
Yeah, I mean, it was good at the time. Basically, the story is Mike McDermott, who's played by by Matt Damon,
Same person.
Yeah.
loses all his money in a poker game against Russian gangster Teddy KGB, who's played by John Malkovich.
Teddy KGB.
Yeah, he's like a super Russian dude. It's John
Obviously.
Malkovich doing a
Yeah, the
Russian
name
accent. It's
isn't-
great. And then his girlfriend, Joe, who's played by Gretchen Mol, she's like, you're going to quit gambling. He's like, okay. Then his buddy gets out of prison, Lester the Worm Murphy, who's played by Ed Norton. So real big cast in this.
Oh, yeah.
But if you like poker, it's a good movie. I liked it. I didn't think it was as great as everybody thought it was, but poker was fucking huge in the early aughts. So
yeah. Kind of miss playing poker.
Yeah, it got really annoying when people got really into it.
Yeah, it was too much at that time.
yeah. You know what really annoyed people? The way to not get asked back to play is every hand you just go all in without even looking at your cards. Man, people hate that.
I really hated if you. Let's not talk about poker. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like from the movie when he's like, check, 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 check. Always
Yeah.
check.
It's like you do
You know
with
how
the
many times
check,
I
the
got-
check, the check.
On like the first hand, I'd always go all in if I had something good. And people, oh, it's a joke. I'm like, oh, well, now I'm up on everybody. So
Yeah, well, win a couple bucks.
I love that shit because they're like, you're not playing right. It's like, I'm playing however the fuck I want. This is my
Yeah.
money I'm gambling.
I have the best hand here. How do you tell me I'm not playing right?
Right?
Go fuck yourself. Anyway, this day in history, September 9th, 1753,
Ooh,
the first steam engine arrives in the North American colonies.
Steamboat Willie.
yeah.
How about that shit? Got trains. Anyway, this was released for the PlayStation. Developed by our favorite developer, or one of them, Insomniac Games. Published
Good
by SCEA, Sony Computer Entertainment. So a first party game. I'm almost done talking. Single player platformer. Dr. Syintist, you picked Spyro the Dragon this week. So how about you lead us into it? Tell us what this game's all about.
Well, I picked Spyro the Dragon, and then I found out how little story there was in it. So I'm just going to cover it like the prequel to Spyro 2.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll roll right into Spyro 2. How about it?
Yeah, that's the plan. The game starts out with a news interview with a bunch of dragons. Classic late 90s game starting point.
Right.
Reminds me a lot of Ratchet and Clank. But
Yeah, exactly.
anyway, there's a dragon and he starts making fun of Gnasty Gnorc, which is supposed to be a mix between gnomes and orcs. I don't know why they went Gna, but
One of the classic combos.
yeah. But anyway, he starts talking shit on him for, from what I can tell, no reason.
Calls him ugly.
Yeah, calls him ugly and stupid. So Gnasty gets really pissed and turns everybody into crystals, except for Spyro. I don't know if it's ever explained why he doesn't get turned into crystals.
Yeah. That bothered
Maybe
me.
because he's small, but whatever, he isn't. Anyway, Spyro is a small purple dragon, and he goes through the whole game, freeing people from crystal and eventually going through all the worlds. I don't remember, there's like 70 or 80 dragons you save. And then you get to Gnasty's place, and you eventually fight him and save the dragon kind from badness.
And reclaim all their treasures.
Yeah. There's not much to the story other than saving the other dragons and getting treasure.
Yeah, and there are how many dragons? Like
70.
70 to
60?
80? I don't remember exactly.
70 to
which one it
80?
was. Yeah.
I have 70 written.
I couldn't remember if it was 70 or 80.
It's a lot, and they're all different, and they all have their own names. The video I watched, maybe you guys did the same, but I watched the Ignited, the re-release version.
Yeah, reignited.
I did not. I watched the original one, Speed.
I couldn't. When I saw the difference in graphics, I was like, no.
That's what I was getting at. How fucking wildly different is that?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, because the Reunited trilogy was, 20 years later?
Yeah. Looks really good.
Yeah, something like that.
You can just throw that into fucking software and it'll upgrade everything for you.
AI will do it.
Don't
With
say
the
AI,
blockchain.
man.
I don't know what this shit is.
You
So
just put
anyway,
yourself on a list.
Yeah.
great. Now I'm just going to get calls from
Let's
crypto
go
bros.
blockchain web 0.20.
Nice.
Crypto farm simulator.
So that's it.
That's basically the whole
That's it,
story
that's
of
okay.
Spyro.
All right.
Final thoughts?
It's all right.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, we're not going to star that one.
No, we don't have to start. We'll star him as a group.
Yeah.
My favorite dragon I wrote down was Cletus
Of course it is.
because he was like, "Hey, thanks for saving me. Gotta go." And he's fucking out. Like he doesn't come back. He just leaves.
There were a couple where they were running out of things for the dragons to say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just love how Cletus is like, "Thanks, gotta go." Like getting frozen and turned into crystal was not even like the fifth most important thing he had to do that day. And Claude was the one that was smooth as hell. I wrote down just a couple I liked.
Yeah. In the beginning, they're all telling you like how to play the game, giving you a tutorial. By the
Yeah.
end, it's like, thanks.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, go help everybody else. I'm not going to help later.
They should have kept doing the tutorial. It's like, did you know you could do it? Yes, I know.
The 70th one you find. Like, X is jump.
That would have been great.
Oh, man. I mean, yeah. You guys, let's just roll in this to Spyro 2. How about it?
All right, we're going to Spyro 2.
Anyway, this game, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. And if you are from one of the PAL regions, it was Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer.
Ooh.
I like that better.
Yeah, completely different name. It was released November 2nd, 1999, number one song in the country. Any guesses, or should we just go right to Long Island Sal?
Let's go to Sal.
Old dirty bastard. Give me my money.
I fucking wish. No, that's not the one.
Great to hear Sal.
Give Long Island Sal a call.
Should have just stayed on the line.
We should have just kept him. He could have chimed in during this.
Man, he's busy.
Hey, fucking, how's it going? What's up? What, you call me again? What the hell's going on?
Sal, easy. I told you I was calling you twice.
Yeah, you're right, I guess, yeah. Anyway, I love this fucking song almost as fucking as much as the last one. Go Islanders.
All right, thanks, Sal. Can you just sing the song, please?
Yeah, you got it. Here we go. This is a banger. You're going to love this. This guy's in the news lately for not great stuff.
Oh, it's got
Anyway,
Kanye
here we
West.
go. Cause it's just like the ocean under the moon. It's
Santana?
the same as the emotion that
Featuring Rob Thomas, Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. I'm a great singer, I guess.
Thanks, Sal.
nailed
Appreciate
it
you
again,
coming
Sal.
on again.
Yeah, don't
just
buy
waiting by the
Santana
phone.
stuff.
Okay, thanks, guys. I love singing later.
All right, thanks, Sal.
Oh,
we
he might
got-
be a regular.
I like his terseness.
Yeah, he's got a job to do. He loves the Islanders, and that's about it. He's an asshole.
That's a fault on him. At least it isn't the Rangers.
Yeah,
Or the
right. Only
Devils.
fucking cool people like the Rangers. Number one movie in the country, November 2nd, 1999. You're not going to get it. Here's the tagline. They must see as one They must act as one. They must think as one before the next victim falls.
Minority Report.
No, but really great guess.
Yeah. Before the next victim falls. No idea.
All right, synopsis. Policewoman Amelia Donaghy is in hot pursuit of a serial murderer whose calling card is a small shard of bone extracted from each of
Bone
his
collector?
victims. It's the bone collector.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
No, now that
I
you
probably
said that.
saw it around that time, but I haven't seen it since.
It's a Denzel joint, so
Yeah.
it's probably fine. November 2nd, 1889, big day for America because North Dakota became the 39th state and South Dakota became the 40th state.
Oh, thank goodness. Where would it be without Dakotas?
Probably a better place.
Whoa. Not
Yeah,
to all
I
our
mean-
fans in Dakotas.
Nobody in Dakota owns a radio or something to listen to podcasts.
Radio, okay. It was released for the
You heard me. I'm in
PlayStation,
it.
first party game, another Insomniac game, single player platformer, Dr. Syintist. Show us what's up.
Well, this game starts up sometime after the first one, and Spyro just wants to go on vacation.
With his boy Sparks.
Yeah, Sparks. Sparks is his little dragonfly that helps him do stuff. So they're like, let's go to the beach. So they find the teleporting thing that was used in the first game to teleport all around. And they're trying to get to the beach, but little do they know that 3 people are trying to pull a dragon into their realm for help. And this is where you meet the professor, Hunter, and Allura. They're
Okay.
members of they live in this place that's being attacked by a guy named Ripto.
Avalar is the place, right?
Avalar, yeah.
I already like this better because we're expanding the Spyro universe. We're meeting new characters. It's like the first game was just go and save the dragons, and none of them helped you or really had much to say. This is like, oh, you're going to a place
Yeah.
and
it
you're
was
assisting these people.
the first game was all dragons, except for the Nork,
Yeah.
which was weird. It's like, where'd he come from?
It's a good question. I guess portals.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're playing with their own portals, and they pulled Spyro of Avalar to help them defeat Ripto. Because Ripto hates dragons.
Yep.
Oh, he hates dragons. Doesn't like them at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he must see them as a threat, right? Because he's like, oh, no dragons in this world? Which, by the way, he looked for like half a second.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
no dragons? Sweet. I'm taking over now. It's like, wait, if there were dragons, what would you have said? Would you have just been like, yeah, okay, I'm just going to go fuck off to another
yeah, why
planet?
didn't they just say there are dragons?
Yeah.
They could have saved a lot of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it doesn't matter. Ripto shows up, ends up breaking his staff or something here. Well, that's later. But Ripto shows up and whatever.
These are like dinosaurs or
Yeah.
lizards or
I assume
something.
some kind of lizard people.
Yeah.
Anyway, eventually, Alora's like, hey, I got to go. Meet me in the forest. Here, take this book. And she hands you a book. It's basically your inventory quest manual thing that you hold and you store things in it. It's magical. Does whatever. Then you're just doing random platformer quests that you do in every single platformer ever. Fetch quests, beat things, whatever. And you eventually get to the forest in Avalar and you meet Allura there. And Allura says, oh, you already found a talisman? Great. You need 14 of them so we can go defeat a Ripto. I don't know where she came up with that, but I'll believe it.
To get the power,
Yeah, to beat. Yeah.
whatever.
So is that the talismans were upgrades, I guess?
I don't know. I thought they were just like symbols of power of the people who gave them to you. I don't know if they actually upgraded you or not. I never played it.
Might be level ups,
Maybe.
kind of.
Like new powers or like
Yeah. I think
points
there's
to put towards your powers?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I mean, it makes sense then in the game because then you have to get like strong enough to actually fight. What's his name?
Yeah.
Ripto.
Ripto. Yeah, the guy
Crypto.
whose name is
Crypto.
in the title. Crypto. You got to get crypto. That's the whole point of this game. Get emeralds, which is, a nice way of saying Bitcoin.
No, it's Ethereum. The talisman or Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know why we got off on that tangent.
That's how cool we are.
So your mission now is to find the other 13 talismans. The first one you come to these people who carve like idols and they start coming to life. They start eating the people's food, so you got to save them. Eventually, you beat the statues and whatever, you get the statue talisman. And there's also other quests you do here to get gems or orbs, I believe they're called.
Yeah.
You do them throughout the thing. They have to do later on. I'm not going to really talk to them about that.
So you have to get the talisman to get the powers to be able to get the orbs, and the orbs are what actually fires up the portal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got rid of all the orbs.
Yeah. They had to hide the orbs when Ripto came through. They explain that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of it. I don't want to.
Yeah. Come on.
Crazy.
So then you go to the next platformer level trope of the icy mountains, and you have to fight off some Yetis, and you get another talisman. Then I just wrote down basically where you go because that's all that really happens.
Yeah.
Get to a place where there's electric people and gear grinders.
Ooh.
And they set up electrical barriers. You got to shut off to help save them, whatever. And they kind of like start torturing the gear grinders after you leave. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but
What are you going to do?
yeah.
Not a bad place to say.
I don't know. Maybe it's just Star Trek in me of the Prime Directive here.
Very. Yeah, that makes
Probably.
so much sense.
That's so Syintist.
I don't think he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, everyone knows the Prime Directive.
Yeah,
Let's not dwell on it. Come on.
Then the next thing you go and you have to herd baby turtles.
Of
course.
Yeah, it's, you gotta try and push them towards the thing, whatever. Then there's some seahorse stuff you do. You get another talisman. And then after you get your first 6, I believe we're at.
Yep.
Elora tells you a story of how Ripto came to this place. And it was 1 week ago. The professor was working on his portal tech. I don't know why he's fucking around with portal tech.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's also a good point.
What I'm confused about is that the way he's speaking and the way all these characters, they're all like used to portals and totally like, oh, portals are a thing that happens. And he makes a portal and all of a sudden they're like, we have no idea how this actually works. I'm very confused about the existence of portals in this universe.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just fucking with the portals or...
I think he's just fucking with them. I think portals were always there. He's trying to juice them up or something.
Maybe his world/land, whatever, never had portals, but other ones did.
Yeah.
And they're not like alternate dimensions. They're just like fast travel to different planets, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if there's planets because in the first one, it's just different parts of the same world.
Oh, they could be.
Well, that's what they're doing here.
Yeah.
I guess when you put the orbs in it could go to a different dimension or planet or something.
Yeah.
Well, they all know about dragons, right? So I suppose...
I don't know if they did. I think they just heard Ripto say that he's happy there's no dragons here. I don't think they knew what a dragon was.
So maybe Ripto might have been aware that dragons are existing, but
Yeah.
not this group. Okay.
Seems like Ripto's been to other worlds.
Or his one has dragons and he hates them.
Yeah, who the fuck knows?
Yeah. But the professor's fucking with these portals. And then the cheetah Hunter is his name. He's a cheetah. I forgot to mention that before.
Hunter the cheetah. Yes.
He starts fucking with it for no reason because he's an idiot.
He fucks with it in the best way, too. He's like, we got to put in the coordinates. I'm going to put in my birthday.
Yeah.
And then brings Ripto. It's this whole... If Hunter wasn't allowed to touch fucking buttons and dials, none of this would have happened.
Yeah. Because he fucks with it, and then Ripto and his gang of dinosaurs show up. Crush and Gulp.
Well,
great names. They give me the energy of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle enemies.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, hey, there's no dragons here. You can't stop me. I'm taking over. And then he starts doing stuff, and then Elora and the professor tell the fairies to take the orbs and hide them.
So he can't get reinforcements.
Yeah, so he can't open the portal himself. And the fairies fly away with him. And that's how the orbs get scattered. At least they explained it. Most of the places don't.
Makes sense.
So then you have to go through this castle. And there's a castle here with a guy named, is his name just Mr. Moneybags or Mayor Moneybags?
I don't know.
I think they just refer to him as Moneybags. I don't know.
Richie Rich.
He's the mayor, I guess. Person in power, whatever.
Spyro basically pays him to do stuff. But you go through this castle. And you eventually end up fighting Crush here, who is just a big dinosaur. Fight him, you beat him.
It seems like there aren't mini bosses. It seems like there's just these 3 bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else is just questing.
Yeah. Doing shit for
fetch quests,
other people.
Save quests. Then Ripto's all pissed off that Crush was beaten. And he's like, you're not going to lose again. He says, you're not going to win against Gulp. But then the place starts to collapse and he just runs away anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's still taking over the castle. You can get him out. So you're off to find the rest of the talismans. There's one with another ice place. People frozen in ice. You save them.
You got to rescue Shaman
Tuck. Yeah. He has tickets to a hockey game he's got to go to.
Hell yeah.
This universe has hockey, which I think is fun.
Yeah. I wish they would have. They should have went to the game. It would have been a nice little vacation for Spyro.
Yeah, it could have been a mini game or something.
Various other tasks for orbs. Then, of course, you go to the volcano level. No platforming game ever has had a volcano level. It's the first one, I believe.
Yep.
My sarcasm.
No, I got it.
And there's fire lizards attacking the town. You got to fight off blah, blah, blah talisman.
Yep.
Then there's a tropical island one. Talisman.
Karate chickens.
Is that what's on the tropical island?
I don't know. That's the next one I have written down.
I just had the Middle Eastern land. It's Handel and Greta from the Bad Guys.
Yeah.
Another
Do
talisman.
you think that's a reference to anything? I don't think so.
Handel was a composer, and Greta Thunberg probably.
Yeah. They were looking into
That
the
checks
future.
out.
Checks out, yeah.
That's the most likely for sure.
yeah. It fits in the story too.
Yeah. Greta Thunberg. They knew she wasn't even born yet. They were all over it. All over it.
Then there's a forest level with people encasing stuff in stone. You save a bunch of satyrs and explore a temple, blah, 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 talisman. Another volcano. You got to stop from erupting, talisman.
You got closed lid.
Yeah. I don't even remember this, but I wrote down magical hippos.
You got to help the hippos get berries.
Okay, yeah, talisman. Mm-hmm. And eventually you end up with enough talismans to get to 14. And now you fight Gulp,
Woo.
who's just another big dinosaur.
Sure.
Platforming boss. Jumps, fights, spit, whatever. Gulp, you beat him. And then Ripto's chair gets knocked off the tower
Into the lava.
and you're like, oh, I guess we did it. We beat Gulp, we beat Ripto, everybody's in. Elor shows up. He's like, oh, the castle is free. Avalar is all good. Here we all got together and got you this gift for saving us. And she hands him a beach chair, very thoughtful of her.
They got together, chipped in.
Yeah, you saved our world.
We can't exactly get you a vacation, but here's a chair with an umbrella.
Yeah. Thanks for saving our world.
We got beaches.
And the professor is kind of working to get you home. And he's like, all right, you got to find all the orbs now so we can get enough power to open the super portal and send you home. So you get all the orbs. You have to go back and travel through things. I didn't really write down what all it was.
No. That's where I stopped, right?
You gather all the orbs, you put them in the super portal, and guess what? Ripto attacks.
No, he doesn't take the power crystal or nothing.
He takes the power crystal that's powering the... You would never guess. He was waiting for you to get everything together, and he steals the power crystal, and he makes a new scepter. If you watch the thing, the scepter gets destroyed by Gulp in the beginning.
He eats it or something.
Yeah, but he has a new one now, and I just wrote Ripto's gonna Ripto.
For real.
And you have to collect some stuff.
Gotta get more orbs.
Yep. Various platform requests, blah, 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 to get orbs. You have to restart fountain, magic wand retrieval, remove robotic bees.
Sure. Of course, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Goats and flying UFOs I have written down. That happens.
So was this shit just happening coincidentally when Ripto was there, or did Ripto cause all this shit to happen?
A little column A, a little column B.
I assume he kind of split the communities,
Yeah.
turned people bad.
Yeah, because he said he was taking over. I'm not exactly sure if they explain it.
Yeah, people might have been on his side. Other ones weren't.
Yeah.
Civil War type stuff.
Okay.
But eventually you collect enough orbs that you have enough power to challenge Ripto. And you go to the Ripto boss fight.
Okay. Finally.
I do like how in this boss fight, I don't know if you watched it, but there's someone throwing power-up orbs into the thing, and either you or Ripto can pick them up.
Yeah, I saw that. Was neat.
Yeah, I did kind of like that. I can't remember any other game that did it. You got a point for that for me.
All right.
And then eventually you beat Ripto, and Ripto plummets in the lava pool, and he's gone for good. I don't know.
This time he's done.
But Spyro's victorious, and they're like, so Elora and the professor and the hunter and Moneybags are there, and well, you can go take your vacation now. Moneybags is going to give you all the gems you gave him to buy stuff back. Then it kind of forced Moneybags to give him money, and then Spyro and Sparks get to go on vacation.
Just have a good old time in their new beach chairs.
And I believe Hunter goes with them if you do something special, because that leads into Spyro 3, but we're not going to get there right now. That's basically Spyro 2.
All right.
All right. I mean, it's a pretty quick one.
Yeah, it was pretty quick because they're
It's
not story-heavy platformers from the early 2000s.
yeah, it's good
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, all right, let's just go ahead and move on to the fucking other last bullshit.
Yeah.
We did it. We got through 2 entire games.
Dude, that was fucking fast.
I don't fuck around.
I noticed.
It does not. We mowed through them.
I skipped almost every part that doesn't have anything to do with the story.
All right, well, I guess it's time to get to scoring here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's do it. It's final thoughts or something.
I think Poppascotch should go first.
You think?
I would love to,
Okay.
but shit, I don't remember the questions. I never do.
I got this.
Okay.
Did watching this game make you want a Spyro?
Okay.
Did the story stand on its own like it was kind of a gyro?
Okay.
And
Like the food?
no, like, a spinning thing that stays balanced.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, like a real gyro, not a gyro. Come on, man. And out of 27 stars, how many would this sky roll?
Oh,
I could really fuck up a Euro right now. I'll tell you what.
then we're talking about them.
Anyway, well, okay. Did watching this video make me want to play the game? I remember when this came out. I remember it was possible. Probably this is not what happened, but I definitely wasn't making CDRs of PlayStation 1 games and then had dozens upon dozens upon dozens of PlayStation 1 games I never played but had to collect. That wasn't me. I don't know who we're talking about.
That
doesn't matter.
You would do.
But I just do distinctively remember having this game, never playing it, and my little cousin came over. I mean, like I was a teenager. She was like a little, like 5 or 6 year old. And she's like, I want to play. I'm like, fucking here's this fucking dragon game. Just play it. She fell in love with it. She ended up going home and buying a PlayStation or like asking for one for Christmas. It was
She bought
adorable.
it herself.
Yeah, she was 6. She had a full-time job. She was in night school.
You know how it is.
You know, yeah. She you gotta do what you gotta do to get by. Early aughts were weird. 90s were weird. I'm not that old. So, did it make me want to play it? Not really, just because there's a billion more platformers. There's a billion more things. It also came out at the age when I was like, I'm not playing kid stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I missed this one, but doesn't really make me want to play it. I don't know. Maybe I'd play the trilogy. Who knows? Maybe I already have it and it was free at some point, PlayStation Plus. Did the story work for me? I mean, I thought it was the late 90s, but you know, we can't really factor in, you know, time periods and what was going on at that time. So we just got to kind of take the story as it is. So the first game, I'm grading them as a group. The first game didn't really have much of a story, just nasty Nork, fucking crystallized all your friends. You saved them. They didn't bother helping you. You had to kill the guy. Second one, kind of the same. A bad guy comes in, enslaves everyone. You have to get these things to fight him. There's just not much going on. There's not much of a story. I thought the second one had a lot better characters, a lot more going on. I like that as a story much, much better. But what score would I give it out of 27 stars to move this along? It certainly wasn't bad. It had a story. It made sense. Spyro as a character is very charming and very fun. I love his confidence where he's like, oh, I'm the last dragon. Guess I got to save the fucking world. And then he's like, I'm on it. And then he does.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was bare bones. So I'm going to give it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
I mean, there just wasn't much to it. What there was fun, but
I hear that.
not much going on. All right, that's a 7. How about you, Sir Chump Slap? It's your turn.
Right on.
I got questions for you. So, did watching this video make you want to play Spyro the Dragon and Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage?
Okay.
Did these stories work for you, or do you think they belong in a cage?
Whoa.
And what score out of 27 stars you'd think you'd pick in all your infinite wisdom, which is Sage?
You could have thrown age in there, man.
I thought he was going to say you could put it on the page.
I walked all the way around the building when I should just use the front door. So, yeah.
Would I play it? No, probably not. I mean, it looks fun and all, but I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't play it.
I wasn't yawning there.
Well, now I got to keep that in. I was just going to edit around it. But no, we got to keep the on. Great.
The story worked for me. I mean, yeah, it was okay. Like Scotchy said, it's bare bones. There's nothing really to it. People get messed up. You get saved the day. Yada, yada. You do it at home. You do it away. 1 and 2. Boom. I would say, yeah, the characters were great. It's a good sense of humor. It's a fun little romp as a dragon and your buddy Dragonfly. But, yeah, really is just no real story here. Nothing great. So
It feels like you could see the building blocks for what would be Ratchet and Clank after this. You know what I mean?
yeah, I could see that.
Like they took what worked.
Yeah, tried to make it a little funnier, or charming, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bring it to stars on the page. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I guess I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
I mean, nothing blows you away. It's a story that goes beginning, middle, end. So that's what it gets. Charming characters. Gave it a couple more points than it should have got, but it's a 6 in my book, bro.
All right, we'll take a 6.
All right. Yeah, 6 and 7. Let's see what the man of the hour, the scientist himself, has to say.
What am I doing? I wasn't paying
Well,
attention.
you got some questions for him there, Chump Slap. If I remember,
Yeah,
you told
I
me
got
before
I
we
got
started
a few
recording.
here, man.
Oh, good.
Did watching this video make you want to shoot fireballs? Was the story pretty good, or did it hit a firewall? Mm-hmm. And out of 27 stars, how many would this require, y'all?
Perfect.
Thanks.
Best one?
Ever.
Would I play it? Probably not. I don't know. Platformers are dime a dozen. Find updated ones to play. Back in the day, I might have. Who knows?
Yeah.
Did the story work for me? Same thing. Obviously, they weren't in depth because we did 2 of them really
Yeah.
quickly.
right.
The worlds were kind of, the levels in the second one at least were kind of repetitive. Like 2 ice worlds. Come on.
Yeah, it's not.
Two
not great.
volcano levels.
Well, they needed 14 of them, man.
Yeah, but still. Characters were at least somewhat interesting. The few they had.
Yeah.
The bosses were just dinosaurs, so that kind of took away there. But I mean, it's bare bones story. I give it 5 stars.
5, 6, 7. Huh?
Okay, well, that gives us a total score of 18, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Nailed it, dude.
Yeah.
All right, well,
quick.
it kind of puts us in the same neighborhood as our last week game, Fight Night Champion.
Yeah.
But we also gave an 18 to Metal Arms Glitch in the System.
That's kind of the same game.
Yeah, it's basically.
And we gave a 19 to Constantine.
Ooh.
Yep. Same game.
Pretty much the last 18 we got was all the way back with Cry of Fear.
Whoa, I don't remember that one at all, but it sounds like it was 18.
Yeah. It sounds like a Poppascotch pick.
Yeah, most
It was.
likely.
It was the one with the kid who's like suicidal and is not remembering things correctly.
Oh,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that one. It was a bummer.
Sure was.
But if we got, nothing else to say here and we're all done with the Spyro games, let's go ahead and move into our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Scientist Classic Pokemon Lock of the Week guy.
It's a Pokemon. It's a pocket monster. Do, 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 do.
All right, every week we ask Dr. Scientist for 1% guaranteed amazing Pokemon recommendation. And he's incapable of letting us down, as we've so learned.
Won't
This
do.
week, Dr. Scientist, for us.
I figure we might as well do the coolest dragon type Pokemon.
Oh, very fitting.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Oh, yeah?
Charmander.
Didn't I pick Charmander for something else before?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely did. And Charizard. And guess what? They aren't dragon type Pokemon.
Oh, they're salamander type.
No, they're fire. Fire and flying is what Charizard is.
That sounds like a dragon to me.
Charmander.
Yeah, it's a damn good. No, it's a cow pie or whatever it is.
Yeah, but dragon is something different.
All right.
I'm going to pick the coolest one, is the most dragon looking one. Salamence.
Spell that.
Salamence.
Salamence.
Oh, that's not who I was going to pick, but
Oh,
pretty
yeah?
sweet looking dragon.
Yeah, it does look like a dragon. Oh, his wings turn into a cool shape when he
Yeah,
flies.
when he's mega stuff. Yeah, he's just a cool dragon. Plain old dragon flying type.
Yeah, they never put wingspan in these things. I'd like to see how fucking wide one of these bastards looks.
Well, this says he's a pseudo legendary.
Yeah, that means they're.
Oh.
Step below.
It's kind of just they put one in each game. It's end game, three evolution thing. They do it for all of them. It's kind of like, well, you wouldn't know, Dragonite,
Yeah,
Tyranitar,
of course.
those things. Yeah, you get it.
Naturally.
But it's 4'11", 226 pounds.
Yeah.
It's a dense motherfucker. He's got a wide stance and
He
he's
also
got wings.
flies, so he can't be too heavy.
Yeah. I wonder how much the tail weighs. Can you eat the tail? I'm pretty sure you can.
You could probably. There's got to be places in the Pokemon world that serve Pokemon food.
There has to be, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. How creepy would that be?
That'd be gnarly. I want to eat a Pokemon. I want to eat a Pokemon, then I want to eat a Muppet.
I want to eat a cheese type Pokemon.
Now we're
Why not?
talking.
There is one that's an ice cream cone.
Now we're
asking
talking.
for
This
it,
is
dude.
all.
Whenever I get
I
my
gotta start
wish,
getting into Pokemon.
you'll be able to taste Pokemon.
Awesome.
Sick. One of them got. There's so many. There's 9,000 of them. One of them has to make a good steak, right? Like there has to.
Yeah, it's got to be like a cow type or something, right? Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
But this is a dragon type.
All right, go ahead and
Salamence.
check out Salamence. That's going to take us then to our favorite segment of every week, which is Sir Chump Slaps This or That.
It's one or the other. Sometimes it's both. I guess we're going to have to wait for Poppascotch to tell me yes.
All right. This week, we're going to throw 7 prompts at you like we always do. That's nothing different. There's no both option. It's an either or, this or that. But this week, the 7 prompts, you're going to have to tell us if the prompt I give you is A, the name of an energy drink.
Okay.
Or B, the name of an actual wartime operation in World War II.
Yeah, there's a flyer flying around. It's gonna
Yeah, there is. It's fucking getting on my nerves now. All right.
Did you hear what that was? It's either a World War II operation
or
an energy drink.
Got it.
Okay, so Sir Chump Slap, are you ready? How confident are you? Scale 1 to 10.
I think I got this.
Okay.
At least a 6. 6 out of 7, not a 6 out of 10.
Sure. Okay. Well, here we go. First one in the energy drink or World War II operation this or that. Red Thunder.
Operation.
Overlord.
Operation.
Full Throttle.
Energy drink.
Battle Axe.
Operation.
Torch.
Fuck. Operation.
Piranha.
Energy drink. Gotta throw one in.
Amp.
Energy drink.
All right. Let's go ahead and tally up
that
these
might be an all-time low for...
scores.
I know. I thought I knew more energy drinks. I know 2 of them, Full Throttle and Lamp, are definitely. Could it have been 5 operations?
And we have it. It's a 6 out of 7.
What? Called it.
Yeah, not bad.
The one I got wrong is
You just said fucking operation for all of them.
no 5 of them.
Well, there were
No, 4
no.
of
You
them.
got first one, Red Thunder. You said was a operation, which is incorrect. That's an energy drink.
Okay.
Then Overlord. You said operation, which is correct.
That one, yeah, I knew that one.
I mean, it's D-Day. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Full Throttle. I believe you said was an energy drink,
Yeah,
right?
Yep, I knew that one too.
Which is correct. Battle Axe and Torch. You both said World War II operation.
Right.
Piranha is an energy drink, and Amp is an energy drink.
All right. Fucking A, man. I thought I got Piranha wrong.
You just like, I gotta pick it somewhere.
Yeah, I was like, it's got to be more energy drinks than this.
I think Torch would have thrown me. I think Torch I might have chosen energy drink. Or Red Thunder. I could have been an operation. Those were tough.
Yeah, it was real tough. It's a good one.
It doesn't matter. You nailed it and got a 6 out of 7. That's very impressive.
Thank you, sir. I'm
Continuing
impressed myself.
Continuing your
I expect it.
Yeah, hasn't been a 7 out of 7 in a minute.
Yeah.
yes,
I think your
well,
performance sucks.
Fair.
Jesus. All right. What, do you have anything else to say about it? That was the wrong button.
It's still fit.
Again. Did you have anything else to say about it?
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
That's off topic, but it is correct.
I actually was trying to think of what he says. He's like, yeah, I can hate on it. It sucks.
Nice.
All right. Well, if someone had a whole bunch of, if someone was a real World War II nerd and wanted to talk to us about operations, go ahead and keep that to yourself. But if you want to get in touch with us and say hi, where would they send an email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Send it to plottytime@gmail.com and I will read and respond. That's what I do.
100% guaranteed response rate for at least the first one. Let's not be weird.
Yeah, I might have one Big League Chew left if you guys want it.
Hey, more AI generated fanfic.
Fan erotica? Yeah, send that to Sir Chump Slap via that email. If they wanted to get to us faster on the socials with more crazy AI art of what they think we look like, where would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plottytime on Instagram or the threads. And stop by Reddit and make an own thread with your AI generated a Poppascotch high-fiving, I don't know, Adolf Hitler.
Jesus. All right.
Not
you
tapping
can-
him.
You can also go to our YouTube, like and subscribe there. Really helps us out. You can buy stuff at plottytime.com, which takes you to our eBay storefront. That's where you buy stuff. That's our official stuff. That about does it for us. So as always, shout out to Blaine JJ, Drago the Slago, Gamers Little Playground, and I Am Panax and Luis Guzman. More importantly than all that, don't trust Dr. Scientists, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.